Pray for us.
In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Father, Lord, we grant us to your hands, Lord. You grant us wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. In the mighty name of Jesus. For in Jesus' name I pray.
Amen. Thank you. You are welcome to CRS class, and we will continue from where we stopped in our last class. Who will tell me the topic of our last class? Our previous topic. Yes?
Unity among Christians.
Yes, unity among Christians. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. So, under unity among Christians, we are able to look at Christian organizations, right? Class, are you with me?
Yes, ma.
Okay, fine. So, you should now tell me the organizations. We started with 4 major organizations. Yes, who will tell me? Or should I call name? Yes, Prince, let me hear from you. Yes, Prince, tell me.
My World Council is WCC, Christian Association.
WCC, yes, World Council of Churches. Thank you. Down to the next one. Who will tell me? Prince again? Do I have only Prince in the class? Student?
My Prince.
I can't hear you.
My Prince is not the only one. No.
What is only Prince that I'm seeing raising up his hand?
Okay, ma, say I'm raising my hand.
Okay, fine, Tize, answer me.
Yes, ma. My Christian Association of Nigeria.
Thank you. Christabel, yes? Christabel, let me hear you out.
Nigeria.
Yes, Christabel.
Christian Association of Bible Studies.
NAPS, thank you. Remaining one. Remaining one. Yes. Baba, answer me.
PEN, Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, PFN.
PFN, thank you. Then let's go down to their aims and objectives. Aims. Who is that person disturbing us? Help us tell him to keep quiet. Yes, aims and objectives. Who will help us out? Prince, thank you. Yes, Prince, you can talk.
To work together in preaching the gospel.
Okay.
Please keep quiet.
For preaching the gospel, yes, thank you. Another person, yes, Christabel. Let me hear you out.
To have wider fellowship.
To what?
Wider fellowship.
To strengthen fellowship among Christians. Thank you, Christabel. Yes. Tize. Blessing, Tize.
To have wider fellowship among Christians.
Thank you. Let me have another different point. Yes, Baba.
To promote the growth of the church.
To promote the growth of the church or church growth. Thank you. I'm happy because most of you remember what we did in our last class. So going further, we treated Christian organizations in Nigeria. Now I'm going to tell you the abbreviation, then you give me the full meaning. Is that okay? So I'm starting with WCC. WCC, Jerry, answer me. Give me the full meaning of WCC. Jerry? Ayondele? Jerry, if you don't know, tell me pass so that I'll move on to the next person. Jerry? Okay, fine. Who can bail him out? Who can bail him out? Thank you, Prince.
World Council of Churches.
World Council of Churches. Thank you. Then let's go to the next one. Can. Solomon.
Christian Association of Nigeria.
Oh, thank you. So let's go to the next one. Son, S-U-N. Yes. S-U-N. Frances, on your camera, I want to see your face. Frances, on your camera. Tize Godwin, on your camera. On your videos, Frances and Tize Godwin. Zonku, are you too on your video? I want to see your face. Yes. Adeze. Give me the full meaning of son. S-U-N. Adeze. S-U-N. Take that again.
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay,
Yes,
fine.
ma'am.
Let someone bail you out.
I'm on the
Remember,
last
I
one.
asked you guys to read and learn it. Now you are telling me you don't know. Yes, Christabel, please bail her out. Son.
Scripture Union of Nigeria.
Scripture Union of Nigeria. Thank you. Let's go to NEF. NEF. Don't worry, I'm going to point. Since some of you refuse to yield to my instruction. Okay, fine. Let me go with place. Uzo, answer us. Uzo, are you there? Answer me.
Nigeria Evangelical Fellowship.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's go to the next one. YMCAN. YMCAN. Yes. I'm going to point. Moses. Moses James, answer me. Yes.
Ma. Young Men Christian Association of Nigeria.
Young what? Moses, take that again. Young what?
Young Men.
Thank
Young
you.
Men Christian
Young Men,
Association
of Nigeria. Thank you. Then YWCAN. YWCAN. Zonkua. Kezia. If you don't on your video, I'm going to remove you from my class. YW. Yes, Vivian, answer me. Vivian,
Ma.
answer me.
Young Men Christian Association of Nigeria.
Thank you, Vivian. Thank you. Then, in my last class, I explained or I categorized or gave examples of Catholic, Protestant, and Pentecostal churches. So what I want you to do now is to give me the example of Catholic, Protestant, and Pentecostal churches before we continue. Yes. Who is going to bail us out? Yes. Nobody is indicating interest. Should I point? Class, if I don't have a volunteer, I'm going to point. Should I? Nobody is answering? Okay. Christabel, give me example of churches that fall under Catholic Church. Yes, Christabel. Example of churches that fall under the category of Catholic Church. Of course, it's just two. One. We've even mentioned one, so just give me the other one. That's all. So, Christabel, are you ready? You don't know? Okay, fine.
Equa.
Deeper Life.
No.
Equa.
Our Lady Queen of Paris.
Wait.
Isaiah.
Wait. Let's take it
Ma
one
Equa.
after the other. Wait.
Ma Saint Joseph.
Please keep quiet.
Prince.
Prince. Let me hear your answer.
Ma Roman Catholic.
And Anglican.
Yes, ma'am.
Roman Catholic Church is one of it. Then the Anglican Church is the other one. Class, are you okay with it? Please answer me. I need your response. Yes. What is our church that is under Catholic? The categories of the church is under Catholic. Class, all of you.
Roman Catholic and Anglican.
Anglican, thank you. So let's go down to Protestant churches. Protestant church. So who is going to help us out? This should not be difficult. Protestant churches. Yes, if you know it, raise up your hand. If you know it, raise up your hand. Yes, Tuesday. Thank you. Let me hear you out.
My Deeper Life.
Deeper Life is a no, Tuesday. No. Who will help us out? Yes. Jerry.
Living Faith.
Living Faith. Jerry, no. Sorry. Is a no. Yes. Moses, why are you laughing? Oh, why you are laughing? They are trying to give me their own opinion. You are not saying anything and you are still laughing. If you laugh again, you will kneel them in your house. Did you hear me, Moses? Raise up your face.
Yes,
let me see you before I remove you from my class. What's wrong with you? You don't know that this is an official setting? Yes, who can answer us? Who can answer us? Protestant churches. Yes, which man? Prince, let me hear you.
Baptist Church.
Baptist, thank you. Baptist, thank you. Prince, yes. Who else can answer? Who else? Wesley, give me one. Wesley, you are busy eating. Answer me.
I don't know.
You don't know and you are eating. Keep that thing aside. This is a
My
formal
breakfast.
class. Keep it aside.
My aside.
Why are you eating in my class?
I'm very hungry. My serious, I'm not eating this morning. I'm very truthful.
Okay, I understand. Just hold
Thank you,
on.
ma'am.
Stop it. My period will soon be over. Then you have all the time in this world to eat.
I don't understand.
I what?
I don't understand.
You will not understand? This eating will
said you
distract you.
understand
Stop
now,
it.
so I thought sorry, ma'am.
Stop eating. Yes, example of Protestant churches. Prince.
Assemblies of God.
Yes, Assemblies of God. Thank you. Assemblies of God. Assemblies of God. Please answer. Let's continue. What's the problem? You don't know?
Mine is Equapad.
Equa, yes. Equa is a Protestant church. Equa. Please, let's go to Pentecostal. Let's go to Pentecostal.
My deeper life.
Deeper life. Thank you. Yes.
My living faith.
Living faith. Thank you. What else?
My Redeemers.
Redeemers. Thank you. Let's continue.
Christian church is the church.
So, stop making noise. Please stop making noise. Then today we'll continue from where we stopped. In our last class, we stopped at World Council of Churches. I repeat it again. In our last class, we stopped at World Council of Churches. Then we were able to see their major aim as uniting the church together, right? Then today we'll look at the establishment of the World Council of Churches, the formation. So that the formation of World Council of Churches, or the World Council of Churches was formed, that's WCC, was formed in 1948. It was formed in when, class?
1948.
1948. Then, after the formation, in which you are to take note, the major aim was to bring all the churches together, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Then we have its headquarters in two places. Take note of the formation, 1948. Take more note of its aim, bringing the churches together, most especially the Catholic and the Protestant churches together. Then we have the headquarters of WCC in Geneva and Switzerland. Take note of this. I'm summarizing our main point. The headquarters in Geneva and Switzerland. So, class, do you have a question for me before I proceed under World Council of Churches? Do you have a question for me?
No.
Okay, let's proceed. Then we have the aim and objective. Remember, I gave you one major aim of bringing all the churches together, isn't it? Class, are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Then let's look at, apart from the major aim, let's look at the sub-aims and objectives. That's in our number 1 sub-aim and objective is to unite the Protestant and Catholic Church together. Of course, in my last class, I was able to elaborate on the history of the church or church history. Then here, the major aim is to unite the Catholic and Protestant. This is before the arrival of the Pentecostal church. So that's our aim number 1. Remove Pentecostal church, uniting Protestant and the Catholic church together. Remember, who is asking me a question? Please ask so that I can hear you.
Ma, you say that they brought which church together?
Protestant and Catholic. Here, don't include Pentecostal for me. Who is this person? Stop it. Remember, in our church history, we have the first church as the universal church. That's the Catholic Church, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Then our second church is the Protestant. Then our last category of the churches is Pentecostal. Japhet Zamani, if you don't stop this music, I'm going to remove you from my class. Then Moses, on your video. Okay, fine. Whoever that person is, stop that music. Let's continue. So the main aim is to bring 2 categories of churches together. The Protestant and the what? Catholic. That's the first and the second generational churches together, excluding the 3rd generation, which is the Pentecostal. Should I continue?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Before I continue, let me be sure that you know what I'm saying. Who can explain this point before I move on? Who can explain it? Yes.
I said that.
And let me hear you.
Ma?
Yes, I want to hear you.
Ma, the aim of the World Council of Churches was to bring together the cooperation of the Protestant and Catholic Church together.
Thank you. Perfect. Thank you. Then number 2. Having done with our first point, let's go to point number 2. To improve the living condition of the people. Is that taken?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay, fine. Point number 1. Uniting the Protestant and the Catholic churches together to improving the living condition of the people. Then let's go to number 3. Let's go to our point number 3. Okay, we have just 2 points here. Then before we go on to can, Pelumi, tell me the aim of the World Council of Churches. We have 2 major aims and objectives. Yes.
Move. I'm not in class.
Pelumi,
Ma?
please.
Yes, ma.
Avoid distraction from your own side.
Yes,
Give
ma.
me the 2 aims.
Okay, ma. Ma, the first aim is to unite the Catholic and the Protestant churches together.
Okay. Then what's the second one?
The second aim was to improve the living conditions of the
people. Thank you. Having done with that, let's go to our own CAN.
Yes, ma'am.
CAN, Christian Association of Nigeria. I'm sure most of you are very familiar with it. So the Christian Association of Nigeria is made up of what? All, take note, all denominations. As far as you are a Christian, you are under what? CAN umbrella. As far as you are a what? Christian. You are not a Muslim. You are not you are not under ATR, that's African Traditional Religion. As far as you are a Christian, you are under the umbrella of CAN. So let's look at the establishment of CAN. It was established in 1976. Class, take note. In when?
1976.
And it was officially launched in 1980. Take note of it. The establishment date and the launching date. So class, CAN is made up of how many churches? 1, 2, 3,
All.
4, or all? All, thank you. Good student.
All.
Then it was established in when?
1976.
1976.
1976 and launched in when?
Launched in 1980.
1980, thank you. So here, CAN has been either is our own. It has how many main objectives? 5. Council of Churches has 2 objectives, isn't it?
Yes,
Are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
WCC, World Council of Churches, has 2 objectives. Then CAN here has how many objectives? 5.
5.
So let's look at the objectives. The objectives of CAN. Number 1, it serves as a basis of response to the unity of the church. Fine. Number 1, it unites the churches together. Class, are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Number 1,
Yes, ma'am.
unite the churches together, or it promotes church unity. The number 1 aim and objective of CAN is that it promotes church what? Unity. Should I continue?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Then let's go to our point number 2. A licensing committee for consultation and common action. Let's summarize it. It serves as a spiritual watchdog for the welfare of the nation. Or it serves as a spiritual watchdog for the church welfare. So number 1, promote unity. 2, spiritual dog for church welfare. Should I continue?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you confused in number 2?
No, ma'am.
Okay, is it the watchdog that is the problem? That it means
No,
it supersedes all church activities, isn't it? Spiritual activities, that's a watchdog. Then number 3, it propagates the gospel. That's it preaches the what? The gospel. Number 3, it propagates the gospel. Please stop making noise. Stop making noise. So, should I take back start the point all over again?
Yes, ma'am.
Number 1, it promotes unity among the churches. It promotes unity among the churches. Number 2, it serves as a spiritual watchdog for the welfare of the nation or for Christian welfare. Number 3, it promotes the gospel, or it preaches the gospel or propagates the gospel. Yes, Kezia, what's the problem? You raise up your hand. What's the problem? Kezia.
I'm not here.
I thought you have a problem. Your camera is even off. Please on your video. Please, class, sorry for that. Let's continue. Should I continue?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Number 3. Promoting the gospel, isn't it? Or propagating
Yes,
the
ma'am.
gospel. Then number 4, promoting understanding among Christian society. Promoting what? Understanding in the Christian society. Promoting understanding in the Christian society. It promotes understanding in the Christian society. Then our last point number 5, remember it's 5. Point number 5. It protects the Christian body. It protects Christian body. It protects Christian body, to make it 5. It protects Christian body. So class, before I continue, you're going to tell me the aims and objectives of CAN. We have 5 aims or 5 objectives. Wesley, I'm starting with you. Give me one.
To propagate the gospel.
Huh?
To propagate the gospel.
To propagate the gospel. Thank you. Jerry, give me one.
To protect the Christian body.
To protect the Christian body. Thank you, Jerry. Zamani. Zamani, give me one.
Promote understanding.
Promote understanding among Christian body. Yes. Prince, let me hear from you.
Act as a watchdog concerning the spiritual and moral affairs of the churches.
Thank you. Then our last point, Adieze. Adieze, give us the last point. Adieze, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Fine, give me the last point.
It serves as a spiritual watchdog for the church's welfare.
Thank you. That's a repetition of point. I need the first point. I need the first point.
Of response to the unity among the church.
Please take that point again.
It serves as a basis of response to the unity among the church.
Yes, for promoting unity among the churches. Okay, fine. Here we have further explanation of CAN. That is, through CAN, or CAN unite the churches together on issues like, okay, fine, before then, on local issues, national issues, issues that are based on health, educational issues, social welfare, and politics. Can get involved in local and international issues, issues that affect the Christian body. They get involved in it. Example, issues on health, on education, social welfare, politics, etc., etc. Take, for example, this COVID-19 pandemic, whereby we've been experiencing lockdown. In fact, CAN had to intervene for the reopening of churches. This is a good example that with the intervention of CAN, we have churches now reopened, although under some specific conditions. Even though it's not all, but most of the churches are now open. So let's go to the chairman of CAN, the person that supersedes the activities of CAN, that control CAN activity. His name is Sopul Ayokunle. Supu Ayokunle, that's the national chairman or president of CAN, Christian Association of Nigeria. So class, do you have a question for me before I continue? Class, do you have a question for me? No, I should continue.
Yes, ma'am.
I should continue.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
So CAN, take note. This question is fill in the blank space, that's in between question. So take note. I'm starting my question now. CAN get involved on national and local issues such as what? Give me the 4 points. Yes, Prince. Prince, give me one.
Health.
Health, thank you. Health. Thank you, Prince. Health. Yes. Blessing. Not Tize. Answer me. Give me 1 point. Yes. Talk. Blessing, you are not talking. Who is that person making noise?
Nigeria.
Izu.
Nigeria.
Okay, Samuel. Give me 1 point.
Politics.
Politics, thank you. Thank you, Samuel. And give me 1 point.
My education.
Huh?
Education.
Education, thank you. The remaining 1 point. The remaining 1 point. Yes, Blessing, answer me. Huh?
Social welfare.
Social welfare, thank you. Let's continue. Then, apart from WCC, National Association of Biblical Studies, NABS, then PFN, remember they are our first examples of Council of Churches, right? Class, are you with me?
Yes,
so here
ma'am.
we'll go to National Association of Biblical Studies, NABS. We have a little point under it, as it's also one of the national Christian organization. There is no much about it. Then I will now go to PFN. Remember, we treated WCC, World Council of Churches. We treated CAN. Then now, little on NABS. Then we are going lastly to PFN. That's the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria. Of course, is another international organization. That's all you need to know about it. Most importantly, the chairman of PFN. The chairman of PFN. The chairman of PFN is Dr. Felix Omobude. The chairman of PFN is Dr. Felix Omobude. Can't remember. Is who? Class. Ayokunle. Okay, fine. Then now the chairman of PFN is who?
Dr.
Felix.
Okay, thank you. Before I continue, I want to ask my questions first. Give me the full meaning of NABS.
Nigeria Association of Biblical Studies.
Okay, thank you. Then let's go to PFN.
Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria.
Okay, fine. Then what's the name of the chairman?
Dr. Felix Omobude.
Okay, thank you. Please, in general, do you have a question for me? Based on our last class teaching and today's teaching, do you have a question for me? You don't have a question for me?
Ma, please go back. Ma, please go back.
I should what?
Please go back. Please go back.
Go back.
Go back to where?
Ma,
Previous
now
slide.
FN. Ma, please explain it again.
Calm down now.
I should what?
Explain it.
What?
NABs and
Explain it again.
There's nothing much about NABs. It's just one of our international organizations. That's all. The ones that have much explanation is WCC with 2 objectives. WCC, uniting the Protestant and the Catholic churches together, and the other objective as in promoting unity in the church. Then you go down to CAN. Of course, we have the formation of WCC 1948. Then you go down to CAN when it was established and formally launched. That's all. Stop making noise. I'm going to read and you're making noise. Then we have CAN, the establishment and the formation. Who is this person? Francis, what is it?
My squaw.
Where is Squao?
My is a lie.
You don't want to respect yourself, right?
My is Prince.
Last warning for you, Kwao. If you distract my class again, I'm going to...
My is not me.
Is who then?
I don't know, my Prince.
It's Prince.
My is only him.
Last warning.
My is not me.
Okay, fine. Don't worry. Kezia, what is your problem? On your camera, you know on. Zonkua, Queen, Olabisi, Esther. See, I will remove you guys from my class if you don't on your camera. This is an official setting for cry out loud. You can't respect yourselves.
Yes, sir.
You are dragging me backward and my time is going for cry out loud. Okay, fine. I have assignment for you guys. My number 1 assignment is for you to give me the full meaning of the following. Write this assignment and send it to my mail. Is that taken?
Yes, ma'am.
Send it to where?
For me.
Yes, it's there. Check it, you see it. Send it to my mail.
No, the mail.
I can hear you.
Number 4. Number 4 is
Number what?
Number 4 is BSN or BON.
I can't hear you. Number 4 is what?
Ma, number 4. Is it BSN or BON?
Number 4. Why do I have BON? It's not BON. So I'm going to remove it to avoid confusion. I've removed number 4. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right?
Manu PFN. Manu PFN.
No what?
It's P. Supposed to be PSFN. PCFN.
You want me to give you the full meaning? You want me to give you the full meaning? I should write your assignment for you. You are on your own.
No,
enumerate 3 aims and objectives of the Christian organizations. Here,
Observe the question.
I'm coming. WCC. Yes. What's your question?
My Catholic Church.
Talk.
My Catholic Church, please, what are the churches among Catholic?
It's Catholic and Anglican. It's just two churches now. All the Catholic Church and all the Anglican churches. That's all. So your question number 2 is to give me 3 aims and objectives of these Christian organizations. That's 2. You give me the aim and objective of WCC and CAN. The aim and objective of WCC and CAN. Then your last question, you give me the name of the chairman of CAN and the chairman of PFN. That's all. CAN chairman and PFN chairman. Please send it to my email.
Please your email.
My email is there, and john2015@gmail.com. Then I have abati@john@yahoo.com. It's in the first page. You see it there.
Man, then put it in the first page so that I can copy it.
It's there, class. Okay, let me take all of you to the first page.
Thank you, ma. For being polite.
Okay. You're welcome. Please copy it. So since you don't have a question for me, I have to go now. Make sure you copy my email and send it to my email. If you don't do my assignment in my next class, you are going to kneel down from the beginning to the end. Yes, and I mean it. That's your business. If you like, use Hausa to put it in your own understanding. But I mean business here. If you don't do it, you're going to kneel down. And of course, I will award mark for it. Since you don't have a question for me, do have a nice day and remain blessed. Frances, pray for us. Do the closing prayer for us. Frances, you are not praying. Frances, pray. Okay, fine. Anne, pray.
In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Father, King of Kings, everlasting Father, I come say thank you for the success of this class. Give us the understanding, O Lord, in the mighty name of Jesus.
Amen.
Yes, my
Amen. Class, enjoy your day. Bye for now.